going on, Team 3D Alpha? Wonder how you guys doing out there. Alright, this video sends a question I get a lot. What does it feel like to be a dad? I get this question a lot. I mean, for those of you who are keeping up with me and contacting me by phone or other means, you're aware my daughter was born 5 weeks ago. She was born Wednesday the 12th, September 12th. So she's 5 weeks old in a few days. And like I said, after her birth, a lot of things change, you know, especially with me, mentally, psychologically, you know, things like that, emotionally. And I get this question a lot, you know, how does it feel like to be a dad? Well, first, I can't answer that in one video because there's so many things I want to say about this topic. But the most important thing I noticed is my mindset. It's the first thing that changed, because let me take you guys back to when she was born, right? So I'm in the hospital room, obviously. I'm standing there throughout the childbirth process. You know, it's very gruesome. You know, it's like watching a scary movie. But then the baby comes out, and you know, before the baby's born, you think you know what emotions you're gonna have. And that's the biggest mistake. You actually don't. You know, it's easy to think in your head, okay, maybe it's born, I might feel this, I might feel that. No, you have no idea what hits you. The moment you see that head come out, and the woman, by the way, shout out to women, man. By sitting there in that room, I really saw how strong women are. I used to, you know, talk down on women and, you know, complain about them being insecure and unstable or whatever. Nah, that day I found a newfound respect for women. But anyway, so she pushes that one last push. The doctor pulls the baby's head out, and the baby comes out. And in John's world, it's just pause, stop, everything just freezes. I'm there like, it's and I think it's like all these things happening in your brain all at once, and your brain just stops. Literally, you don't know if you're feeling love, hate, happiness, joy. You don't feel anything. You're frozen. And I realized what happened in that one moment. I looked at the baby. The doctor, you know, gave me the scissors. I cut the umbilical cord. That whole time I'm like a zombie. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's like it's such a shock seeing, you know, your own flesh like come out so little. You know, this little tiny creature. And then the mother held the baby, and then her neck went back, and I was standing behind the mom, like on the side of the mom. So when the baby's head went back and she opened her eyes for the first time, guess who's the first person she saw? So she looks me in the eyes, I look her in the eyes, and boom, in that 1 second, she changed my entire life. What I mean by that? In that 1 second when I looked into her eyes, like upside down, it literally felt as if I was no longer the center of the universe. You know how we are, guys. We all cocky and shit. You know, we think, you know, no matter how much we lose or fail, we always think that we the shit. You know, especially if you play competitive sports growing up, especially in New York. You know, we'll always think, yeah, I'm a beast, yada, yada. That 1 second shattered my whole world, literally. Like, it felt like I was no longer the center of the universe, and now she was. And she did that in a second. I literally looked at her, and I felt intimidation. I was like, yo, this is the most powerful creature on the planet, because nothing breaks my pride. Nothing makes me believe that I'm not, you know, that's why I'm so arrogant. Not in a bad way, not to demean others, but just, you know, to pump myself up. But in that 1 second, all that disappeared. I felt like, yo, I'm a piece of shit. She's everything now, you know what I'm saying? She's my queen, she's my little princess, she's my baby. She became my everything in a second. You know, not even my mom or my sister, nobody else. Out of all the girls that I love, nothing else made me feel this way, you know? And this little tiny baby, just by looking at me and crying, wah. So that's the first thing that happened to me, is like, you know, it burst my bubble, brought me back to earth, made me realize that I was no longer the center of the universe, and now she was. That's the first. The second thing is, that night, I spent the night at the hospital for like two days, I believe. And it was weird because every move she would make, every little noise she would make me wake up. Like, literally when I sleep, I'm a heavy sleeper. When I sleep, nothing wakes me up, not even the alarm, right? But every little sound she would make, because I was, you know, we turned the light off, I was laying down on the couch, the mother was asleep, and the baby was in like that little table crap. And when she would go, I would wake up like as if, you know, as if I'm a soldier, you know, on the fucking battlefield, and I'm being called to arms. And I get up and I realize she's just moving, and I go back to sleep. And when she goes, I just get up. It's like, it's not even intentional. Subconsciously, your body's like, hut, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was so weird. Oh shit, police? Oh, that's not police. All right. I don't think it's illegal to record yourself while you fucking driving. So that's the second thing. Like, she woke up in me a sense of protection, a sense of like, I became so defensive. Like, it was fucking crazy. I was so emotional. Every time the doctor would come in and put his hands on her, my body would just like, Google, like, yo, I'm about to cut his fucking hands off. Even though in my mind I knew he was just doing his job, but one side of me felt like a fucking lion, like, yo, like, don't touch her, you know? And that's the second thing that happened. It woke up this sense of protection. The third thing that happened after the weeks, after my emotions had a chance to settle down. After my emotions had a chance to settle down, and I got to realize, okay, what's happening to me? People were telling me, John, it's normal. Don't worry, you're not going crazy. It's just, it's a biological thing. Maybe it's a good thing. You really love your child, and it's making you, I guess, more protective to ensure her survival or whatever. But I'm thinking, hey, we're not in the caveman days anymore. Why am I so protective? Then I realized, hey, man, this is what love is. I thought I knew what love was. This is true love, man. Like, it's true love because you can't describe it, you can't explain it. It's unconditional because I love her so much that she didn't do anything for me. She's just a little baby. In fact, all she does is cry and poop and piss and cry and cry again. That's all she does. She does everything that will make a guy go crazy. But yeah, I love that baby so much, So that's what I think the biggest change in by being a dad is your focus. Now I focus on her. I don't look at this shit. I didn't go to the gym in like 10 days and I'm still sane. Normally, before she was born, if I skip a workout, if I don't go to the gym for like 2-3 days, I go berserk. I gotta do push-ups or pull-ups because that was the one way of keeping myself, at peace, because all the stress is going on in my life. The gym was the only way I was able to like release all my stress. But now she became, when I don't go to the gym or I'm stressed out, I just call the mother to come over, and I hold the baby or just look at her, and I feel like I'm in heaven. It's like this moment of just peace and serenity. It's fucking crazy. She literally calms me down. And I'm a very unstable motherfucker. I'm letting you guys know, like, that's the reason why I do all these techniques to stay positive or whatever, is because I'm a really, really angry guy on the inside. Really angry guy. But it's a long story. Shit that happened when I was little. But she calms me, and she gives me a sense of focus, a sense of direction. Now I feel like, yo, I'm a father. As crazy as it sounds, I'm 23 years old. I didn't want to be a father till I was 45. So it's kind of unexpected. But yeah, she gives me a sense of focus. I feel like she's my top priority now. I feel like I don't have to, I can't slack anymore. Like, think about it. She was born 5 weeks ago. I haven't been downtown in 5 weeks. I haven't drank alcohol in 5 weeks. I haven't partied in 5 weeks, and it feels like I'm not missing out on anything. I don't want to do it. In fact, my sex drive, in fact, plummeted for like the first 3 weeks. I would look at a girl and be like, okay, like I didn't have a sex drive. I didn't have a passion for anything else. My only passion was her. So you can look at it as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing because now I'm more focused and I know which way I'm headed. I know that everything I'm doing is no longer for me, but it's actually for her and for the greater good. But yeah, I feel like it's literally the best thing that ever happened to me. By far. It's funny how before she was born, I was freaking out. I was scared. I was like, oh man, oh my God, I'm done. My life is over. I was wrong. In fact, no, my life is over, which is the good thing. Sometimes we need to die to let the men in us, grow up. I believe that every man out there, we all boys, really. I don't care how old you are, we boys. We don't become men until, our child is born. And I feel like she's helping me become a man because she killed the boy Jonathan. Now I don't have those little stupid desires anymore. But anyway, I'm driving to work. So I figured I'd take this time to rant. How long is this video? 8 fucking minutes, Jesus Christ. Oh, so it takes 10 minutes to get to work. But yeah, I hope that answers your question. The biggest thing about being a dad is you have a new sense of focus, direction. The boy inside of you, begins to die slowly. Number 3, you understand your purpose. If you didn't have a purpose before, now you have a new purpose. You are a slave to that baby. You have to do everything you can to ensure her survival and her safety and make sure she has a good place in this world. And everything that I didn't get from my parents, not talking down on them, but I make sure she has it, And yeah, I'm grateful for my friends, my supporters, my Team 3D supporters out there sending me messages all the time, telling me congratulations and be strong, stuff like that. I even think the haters, some of the haters actually send me messages telling me congratulations. I was shocked, man. I was like, what? This motherfucker used to troll on my channel all the time. Now he's like, congratulations, telling me how the baby's doing. And it feels good, man. It feels good. I thought my life was gonna end, and actually it did, and a new life began, a better life. So thank you guys for the support, the feedback. I'm gonna go to work, and after work I'm gonna get out at 3:30 today. Grab the baby mama, see my little angel again. Her name is Natalia, by the way. Natalia. She's half Italian, half black, half African, half everything. And she's half beast. Team 3D Alpha.